Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Wayne Morris.
And I'm Will Wareham with WHHI-TV.
And today we're coming to you from the media room here at Jasper County School District in the middle school. And it's all Jasper County School District show. Our first guest is Lydia Breland, who is the food service supervisor, and she's going to talk to us about how all the kids in Jasper County are eating healthy, and she's got all the guidelines to prove it.
That's right. It's very interesting to see what the kids are eating in school these days.
Yeah.
Our second guest is Dr. Meredith Cooler, who is the Executive Director of Special Services here at the Jasper County School District, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her job and her day-to-day and what's offered here as far as special services go at the Jasper County School District.
And Christy Thompson is our last guest. She is the Executive Director for Secondary Schools. She's going to tell us about all the student services that she provides to the different kids here, and gosh, she wears a lot of hats. So
she does.
A lot of good information coming up about Jasper County School District. Stay with us. We'll be right back with 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.
843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where the town of Hilton Head Island comes to speak. Where Port Royal comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak. Welcome to 843 TV. We are now joined by Lydia Breland, who is the Food Service Supervisor for Jasper County School District. Lydia, how are you today?
I'm good, Wayne. Thank you. Thank you for having me here today.
Yes, ma'am. We're glad to be here. So, what is a school food service program and how is it funded?
School food service program consists of several things. There's National School Lunch Program, the National School Breakfast Program. Smart Snacks was just instituted, but we have an after-school snack program, we have fresh fruits and vegetable program. And all of these are federally funded programs by import taxes. Mm-hmm. All of our money, all of our funds come from import taxes. And we have also this year started with community eligibility. Mm. So that, in a nutshell, is what food service is.
So I mean, you feed the kids.
We feed the kids. We feed the kids, but we feed them for the lunch, breakfast, after-school snacks.
And it's just a whole new game now with the health-conscious stuff you were telling us earlier.
With the items that we have now going on. Smart Snacks and the new regs for the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act of 2010 has really put a clutch in how we do things.
Right.
And because of the requirements that we have to have and the colors that we have to have each day, or the breads, whole grain rich, that type of thing we have to have. And in fact, this is a listing of what we have to serve every day. And I don't know whether anyone can see this or not, but I mean, you can find this online if you Google just not Smart Snacks, but school meals. And I think it's www.fns.gov, no, .usda.gov,
okay.
And you can find this information there.
Yeah.
Is that part of like some paperwork that you've got to submit to the federal government on a regular basis?
We have to do this. We had to do this one time to say that we would serve whole grain rich foods. We would serve within a certain calorie range. And then we had to do this to verify it, and when we did verify this, we got 6-cent reimbursement, more in reimbursement than this. And
so the kids in Jasper County schools are eating healthy?
Yes, the kids in Jasper County schools, when they eat, are eating healthy.
That's good.
Well, Ms. Breland, you've been with the district for over 3 decades. What are the significant changes you've seen in your tenure?
I think the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act of 2010 is the most significant because it made the greatest impact. From going from, like we discussed earlier, from pencil and paper to everything done through computer, that was a major. But this legislation that was passed in 2010 brought about the Smart Snacks, which hopefully we'll talk about. Brought back community eligibility. It brought back the eating your colors every day, which is the serving of your red vegetable, your green vegetable, your legumes, and within the calorie range, lower sodium, and that's the most significant. We have to have water. Water has to be offered for a meal as well. I mean, just things that you would never think about is something that, you know, we have to do every day. And if you don't monitor it every day, then you don't have the requirements there. Like a half a cup of fruit has to be taken every day, or a half a cup of vegetable for it to be a reimbursable meal. You have to, a certain requirement that they have to have at least a half a cup of vegetable and fruit for the elementary, three-quarter cup for a middle school and a cup for the high school. So I mean, these things have to be monitored daily in order to be compliant.
So you can offer these things, but can you ensure that they eat them?
No. All we have to do, the key here is offer.
Right.
The key here is
Okay.
offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned Smart Snacks earlier. Can you elaborate a little bit on that program?
Smart Snacks. Smart Snacks was introduced by the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act of 2010 to ensure that all food served in the school nutrition food service program or in the school day, which starts at midnight and goes to 30 minutes after school ends, are compliant with Smart Snacks. They have to be under 200 calories. They have to be certain requirements for sodium, under 230 milligrams of sodium for the serving size. They have to be, the first ingredient has to be whole grain, a fruit, or vegetable, or a dairy product. So, I mean, it has certain guidelines that it has to be within. And this is a clincher because it controls what goes in snack machines, what is served on, on campus during the school day. Unless there is a exemption, which the State Board of Education is working on now, to how many exemptions principals has or schools has, that everything has to be Smart Snack compliant.
So no Snickers bars.
No Snickers
vendors
bars. No Snickers bars.
Vending machine here.
Unless they're bootleg.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
Cannot
On the
have
black
those.
market.
On the black market. On the black market snacks, or sodium that we have in this sold out of the coat pocket or whatever.
You're right.
So,
Well, I assume this is the federal government's attempt to fight childhood obesity,
yes,
which has become a problem.
it is, most definitely.
Can you tell us a little bit about the eligibility, community eligibility program?
Community eligibility is the program where students are directly certified by the state. That's compared to enrollment with our DSS enrollment figures for the county. And if you have over 40%, then you can qualify for community eligibility. And we have 63% of our students, 65% of our students that are qualified through directly certified. And that means that they automatically receive a free meal. So therefore, with that part of it, then we qualify for directly certified. Every child in Jasper County eats a free lunch or a free breakfast every day.
Well, in closing, we've only got a few seconds here. In your long tenure, what have you seen, and what would you change if you could change anything?
Funding, because more funding, because with everything that's changing now with the prices and the specs on everything is more expensive. And when 6 cents increase in meal for what we have to or required to serve, it's not enough. Funding
it's expensive to eat healthy.
Yes,
it sure
yes,
is.
It is.
I think we all know that.
So that would be one of the major thing that I would change. And some of the rules and regulations where, like I say, the half a cup, we have to serve 3/4 cup or a cup, but they only have to take a half, and that's confusing there. So I'd change that part of it as well.
Well, thank you so much for educating us on what you do here in Jasper County School District. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And stay with us. We'll be right back with more 843 TV.